My 10th revolution. My 10th revolution! Hello everybody, it is Maddie here, and today I just wanted to talk about my 2016 aspirations. This is going to be a list of 16 things for 2016, just things I want to do this year. Many other people call these resolutions, but every time I've set myself a list of resolutions to do throughout the year, I just don't complete it. And I feel like that's because the entire idea of a New Year resolution has such a bad rap that I just don't do it, because nobody really does it. It's known that you kind of say you're gonna do it, and then you kind of do it, and then you just don't do it. So I feel like if I call it something else, it'll mean something different to me. I don't know. But okay. So I have my handy dandy little notepad here. So my first aspiration for the year 2016 is to take more time for school. I am currently going into my second semester of college. This first semester that I took it completely online, and that was not a good choice. I don't learn well online. I need that in-person connection with my teachers. So this is my first semester that I'm actually on a college campus, and that is really scary to start. And also, I'm really nervous just about the entire thing, but I think it's gonna go really well if I can just set aside time to study. Number 2 is I want to read 500 pages a week. My goal this year is to read 50 books. Last year, I think I might have read 44, something around that. This year I've already finished one book, which is super exciting. I know that if I read 100 pages a day, that's what makes me really happy. Reading is my time where I can just sit down and I can lose myself in a book and really just enjoy it. So I want to read 500 pages a week. My third aspiration for 2016 is to write at least 50 words a day. I've always had this idea that I one day write a book. I don't know if I'm ever gonna finish it or if I'm ever gonna share it. The issue with me is that I'll sit down to write on a certain storyline, then I'll get distracted by this new storyline that I've come up with, and then I'll write a little bit on that, and then I just have a bunch of quarter written stories. I just want to take the time in 2016 just to write 50 words a day, whether it is on a book that I've come up with or it is just talking about my day to my journal. My fourth aspiration for 2016 is to really work on my personal hygiene. Not meaning like I do my personal hygiene, but I don't really wash my face every day. Granted, I've been a lot better about it in the past few weeks than I have in the past few years of my life. And I need to wear my retainer more. I don't do that like ever. So that's definitely on the list of things to do. My fifth aspiration is that I want to take more pictures. I take a lot of pictures. They tend to be of my little sister, which I will put in a little picture right here. But I really want to take more pictures of everything I see. I take a lot of pictures of her, and I'm so thankful for that, because I can then look through all these pictures and I can see her changing, which I can't really see with my own eyes because I see her every day. I can watch her change, and that is just the most incredible thing on the world. But I want to take pictures of everything I see. I want to make memories. And so many people say, put the technology down and live your life. Well, our lives are so full of technology, and we have been so lucky as a generation and as human beings to have technology to connect us as a planet, and I don't know why you wouldn't want to use that to your fullest ability. Of course, there's moments where you want to be able to interact with the people you're with, but why wouldn't you want to capture that and share that you're with that person with everybody, and that you're having just this beautiful moment? I don't know why you wouldn't want to share that with the world. I don't know why that makes people considered self-centered that they want to share something that makes them happy with the world, or something that's powerful to them with the world. So I want to take more pictures. I want to make my memories tangible. Call me crazy. My 6th aspiration is to live my goals. I want to know that someone else might look at my life and say goals. I have all of these, I mean, granted, I think everybody does, especially teenagers with, oh, I see so-and-so going to the beach every day and surfing with her girlfriend, or with her boyfriend, or with her parents, or with her children. And I want to be able to just to live my life knowing that, yeah, there's things that of course I could have, and there's things that of course I'm happy I don't have. But I want to appreciate exactly what I have. So I want to live my goals. My 7th aspiration kind of goes along with my last aspiration of just learning to enjoy each moment. I can't fully explain how much I don't appreciate a moment until it's over. I will look back on a day and think, wow, that was such a great day, but the time that I was living that moment, I was thinking back about another time and thinking, wow, that was such a great day. And it's just this vicious cycle where I'm constantly thinking about the past, or I'm thinking about the future, or I'm thinking about a good moment or a bad moment, when I should just be thinking about what I'm doing and really enjoying it. There's a time and a place for thinking about other times and places, and that's when you're sitting in your bed before you go to sleep and you can't think about anything, so you think about something like that. That's when my time is. But when I'm living a moment, that's not when I should be thinking about other times or places. I should really be focusing on that moment, and that is something that I want to learn how to do in 2016. My 8th aspiration is to learn not to overreact. I am a Cancer, and I also heavily believe in astrology and things like that. I feel like so many people have been able to characterize themselves due to when they were born, the moon cycles and stuff. We're all essentially matter, and we're all essentially particles. This isn't a talk for this video, but I'm gonna do it anyways. We're all essentially matter and particles, and I feel like other matter and particles, and when matter and particles came together, definitely affects who we are as people and how we chemically process things and our brains and stuff. I am a Cancer, and as a Cancer, I'm an extremely emotional person. I will take things, especially things that people say to me, whether negative or positive, and I will blow it up in my mind. And that's definitely something I want to stop doing. I want to take something at face value. Of course, like other things like science and things, I don't want to take that at face value. I want to interpret that, and I want to learn more about it. But someone else's opinion about me, or something that someone else says about me, I want to take it at face value rather than thinking of, oh, okay, they said this to me, well, why did they say it? Well, what did I do? Did I really deserve that? I don't know. I want to stop that entire process. I just want to take it, I want to utilize it, and I want to move on with my life. My 9th resolution for 2016 is to try new foods. I have this habit of eating the same thing over and over and over again. Every morning right now, I tend to have a bowl of ice cream, which is just blended up bananas and fruits and stuff. And then I move on at noon and I have spaghetti. And then throughout the day, I have bread. My mom makes this homemade pumpernickel bread that is literally the bomb.com. And then at the end of the day, I just have cucumber and beets with some balsamic and maybe some rice if I'm feeling really saucy. So I pretty much eat the same thing every day. It traps me inside of this little food box that I don't want to be trapped in, especially because I'm such a foodie. Like, I'm so open to having new foods and stuff. I mean, new foods that fit within my normal diet regimen. So I really want to take 2016 to stop making myself a schedule of what to eat, when to eat, and try new things. My 10th aspiration for 2016 is to keep a written planner. I'm really bad about this, especially through my earlier days in school. I don't know if your school almost made you do it, but most of my schools made me keep like an agenda from elementary school to high school. I never did. Like half the time, my homework, if I really found it important, I would like write it on a scrap of paper and stick it in my pocket and just roll from there. And now with online calendars and like my computer and stuff, I feel no necessity to keep a written planner, but I really want to. I feel like that's something that could go along with my earlier aspiration of writing 50 words a day and just keeping a planner to really keep myself motivated and on track, especially focusing on school. This is just something that would make so many of my other aspirations easier and just my day-to-day life easier, so I want to keep a planner throughout 2016. My 11th aspiration for 2016 is to keep my promises to myself. I tend to make myself promises about either my self-care or like a list of aspirations. I'm making a promise to myself that I'm gonna do these, and every other year I just fell flat and I don't do them. And that's something I really want to learn to do. I want to keep my promises to myself, and hopefully that'll make life a lot easier. My 12th aspiration for 2016 is to make crazy plans. I want to make obscene plans, even if I don't intend on going about them, or if they change. I just want to think about all the crazy things I can do in life, because that will inspire me either to do those crazy things, or I'll maybe write stories about someone who did those crazy things, or read books about someone who did those crazy things, or I'll look up videos of people who did those crazy things, and that'll inspire my own videos. Hello people of the internet, it is me from the future coming and interrupting my own video. My 13th resolution is to take everything that I learn through school and through life and through meeting new people and from possibly talking to y'all and really apply it. I have this habit of learning and knowing and then keeping it all up here, but I really want to use it in life. And that's something I want to be able to learn how to do in 2016. My 14th aspiration is to let the people that I love know it. Because how I know I'm loved is through words, but most of my loved ones know it through actions. So that's something I really want to work on in 2016. My 15th aspiration for 2016 is to practice my languages. I can speak basic French, obviously fluent English. I am learning Russian currently, as my mom is Russian. I am learning American Sign Language, and I really want to take my learning languages and turn them into basic languages. And my very last aspiration for 2016 is to learn to love myself. And that's something I've always struggled throughout my life, and that's something I don't think I'm going to be able to fully accomplish in 2016, but I definitely want that to be something that I work towards this year. Alright, that is the end of this video, and if you liked it, you can like it down below, you can comment down below, you can follow all of my links, which are going to be in the little description doobly-doo that's down there, or you can subscribe, which is also down there, but it's going to be a little thing up here. I mean, yeah, you can just go to town with all of this. Next week's theme is vacation and travel, and Caroline will see you guys next Monday. Bye! Oh god, that really wasn't that funny, but it made me laugh, so who cares?